What's up, my fellow Helldivers? Welcome to the Stalkers podcast. I forgot what episode this is, so you're just going to roll with it. I'm joined as always by Dutch Butters.
Hi.
Sup, dude?
Here we are.
Here's another week.
Another week.
Another week planet side in Helldivers. How you feeling, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
You've been playing a lot.
A lot more than normal.
A lot more than normal, I've noticed. I'm like, oh, freaking Dutch is live again. Holy shit. Here we go.
Going on when I can.
Yeah.
Going on when I can. Yeah.
So let me ask you something, because you try to live stream as much as you can, but I feel like Helldivers just keeps being your default. Like you don't do Witch Flame or Witch Fire. You're not doing any of these other games. You're reverting to Helldivers every time.
Well,
what's the deal?
I like to play Helldivers when I get home from work. All my streams are late.
Yeah.
Helldivers calms me down and makes me relax. It's my end of my day ritual now.
Getting into a routine.
When I'm playing those other games, those are trying new games mostly for just research purposes to see if we like them and if we want to talk about them on the show, on the other show, or if we, just trying out some new things. When I play Helldivers, it's my new wow. Helldivers is I'm going to go hang out with the boys. We're going to go knock out some missions. We're going to go have some fun. I'm going to drink a couple beers. I'm going to hang out with the chat, know.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a good time on our streams. And the other streams, while I have fun playing the games, that's more like market research kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So until one of those games moves into that next phase, Witchfire and stuff, it's cool. It's not a game I'm comfortable with. I'm not comfortable with the
you're still learning, basically,
with the system and how everything and all the new words and jargon and controls and everything. It's just weird, But this game, even though my hands hate it sometimes,
it's tried and true.
It's my soft spot. I have a
good deal
with it. So,
I feel like we've had a good run over the last couple of weeks with MOs because people are coordinated and everybody's kind of driving towards the same goal. I feel like when there's just these kind of wishy-washy major orders, like, go kill 1 billion of this, or go do
those are
this.
Those are low effort shit missile
those are
orders.
low effort shit missile orders.
Go
this
kill.
one,
those are like we said last week, those are the dude in ship might as well have an exclamation mark pointed on top of his head. Go get me 10 million File Titan skins so I can make you a cool piece of armor when you bring her back with this.
We don't even get that
question mark over his head. It's like, come on. All right. So those are beta test missions.
Yeah.
They're seeing how their numbers are working back at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
So you're seeing if they need to adjust some shit.
But these last couple of missions, these ones have actually had a purpose to them. We're building this freaking space station.
Yeah.
Everybody's super excited about the space station. That's all I hear about online. It's like, we're freaking doing this. MO's next for the space station. What's next for the space station? Everybody's super excited about it. But this new major order has been, and I love that it's on bot side. I'm just
well, they're kind of been flipping back and forth a little bit. So I like that.
Well, it's like, how'd they break it down last time with the last major order was like, we have to go on bug side in order to open up this facility. Once the facility's open, then we go back to bot side to do this other thing. And then we're trying to, these planets all house these little things.
I like that.
And
no problem. No problem with me at all.
Our Discord's been popping off. SaltyNerdDiscord.com is the place to be, guys. About the information available on the companion app is so much more in depth than anything you'll find.
All those little numbers and things mean things that I'd never realized. Like they said, we found out this morning that the little red number in the corner is like the defense level of the planet, and that adds modifiers and things to whatever. How big the spawn rates are and all this kind of stuff, or how many bad dudes are going to be in the spawn. In the
so
patrols.
much detail.
Like,
so much detail
pretty
in this companion app. It's freaking rad.
Yeah,
they need to port that over to the game, dude.
Yeah,
like badly.
Yeah,
players are. I feel like players who don't use the companion app are playing blind, essentially.
Kind of. Yeah,
and I think that might be a little bit of the reason, not all the reason, but I think it might be a little bit of the reason why people don't seem to be super organized when it comes to like which planets to go to. It's because they're working with half the information.
Right.
And I'm not expecting. That's a big argument too. It's like, well, I shouldn't need to go on a freaking exterior third-party app to learn how to play the game.
Well, you don't have to.
100% right.
You don't have to.
But you're
gonna get better information. You're always gonna get better information on a third-party website for these guys that just live and breathe this stuff. You know.
Have you experienced this in other games?
Oh, most certainly.
Oh yeah, like what? Wow.
Look, man.
It's your default setting.
Basically, I mean.
So what kind of shit are you talking about?
I mean, there's well, now I think everybody, at least back when I was still playing, everybody went to this website called Wowhead, you know, which is basically an encyclopedia of the game. It has everything. There's nothing that's not in this website. And there was other websites before that did the same kind of stuff, but this one kind of just came up as the default winner of the third party websites. And, you know, and that's pretty much what the companion apps have been doing with Helldivers. You know, if you need information, you go there. So
I can't recommend.
And I don't know if there's other ones out there because I haven't bothered to look.
You
because
used to go to helldivers.io.
Yeah,
and that was different. Yeah. That's not the same thing.
Similar, but this one does it better.
Yeah, the companion app is way better.
Yeah.
I would almost say it's.
I mean,
highly recommended.
We didn't start this to be a companion app shill party, but you know, you can't go to an Arrowhead site and look at the, like right now, Clairel is one of the things we have to defend.
Yeah.
It tells you at this rate right now we're going to win in 13 hours and 21 minutes. It's down to the 1,000th percentile on the percentages of how far we're going. You know?
Nice.
So we're currently 6.493% into the victory. That's a lot.
13 hours is quick.
Yeah.
How many people are on the planet?
24,346, 44, 43, 42. You know, I mean, this thing's up to the millisecond, basically, with its information. It's wild.
It's crazy how they did that.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a high necessity for people to use this.
It helps you to get an understanding.
Yeah. And if you don't, I'll tell you, if you don't want to bother, if you're like, I don't have time to freaking look at a companion app, just go to our Discord. Trust me. You go to the Salt Divers chat in Discord.
The dudes will let you know.
The people will let you know where to go. They will tell you.
It's like I think yesterday, Fob Hopper or somebody came in. It's like, okay, we're 20 minutes away from taking this thing. So everybody quit playing this one and go move over to this planet because this is the planet we need to get. Because by the time everybody gets there, that one will be liberated. So just quit doing your shit and go to this one. Like, okay. All right. Relax.
Yeah. All right. Calm
down. But I like that planet. I like the weather effects.
It doesn't really cool. matter what you want.
It's pretty. It's a nice snowy sunset. I can go in there and I don't have to worry about fire tornadoes or acid rain.
That's real. Dude, I try
I don't want to go to fire tornado planet. No.
I don't know. Dude, shout out to the people who wear light armor. Goddamn, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I got a scratch on me and I'm dead. Light armor is insane. I was rolling out with, we were doing one of the drop the SD card missions. And I was like, I'm going to do jetpack and light armor. Just freaking blaze through this whole thing.
Enjoy.
Dead.
Enjoy.
I got 11 deaths because I got shot by something on the shoulder and it was just like, blah. God damn, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane. I want to read this newest MO. So we were talking about Clairel. I don't know how to say that.
Clairel.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Has been liberated from the circuit operating grid of the Automaton Legion. Check this out.
Yeah.
An extensive network of tunnels penetrating to the depths of the planet have been flushed of all bot presence. I didn't get to do that shit.
Well, that's a whole new game. That's a whole other game. That's
trench divers?
That's another 8 years of game development right there.
I want to be in the trenches,
I know,
man.
right?
That sounds like a blast. Where's that mission at? I want like a 2-man squad. The 2 guys on the surface protect the freaking entrance, and the 2 other guys go down into the depths, and we just do dungeon crawling freaking Helldivers.
What do automaton mining robots look like?
Bro, how badass would that be?
They're shooting molten lava bullets at you.
Instead of chainsaws, they have augers, like those drills. They come at you with them.
Yeah.
Bro.
Squirt you with hot boiling metal liquid.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I want to play the trenches of this game. I want to be in the tunnels. That sounds like a freaking blast.
Helldivers trench warfare.
Yeah, dude. How freaking badass would that be? I read this and I was like, I didn't get to play that mission. I want to play that mission.
Yeah. Helldivers, Streets of Cyberstan.
And have now been the trenches or the tunnels have now been filled with super Earth miners eager to construct.
I'm sure they are.
Deep Mantle Forge complex.
That's where we put those kids.
Yeah, those are the kids.
You're gonna go mine shit.
You're gonna go into the coal mines,
little bastards. Lost 1 million Helldivers rescuing you guys.
All 1,400 of you.
Yeah, you're gonna go mine.
Yeah, aided by the intense heat and pressure generated by Corel, however you spell that freaking planet's name.
That works.
Brave metallurgists have the forge complex will be. Oh my god, I can't read. Will craft a brand new alloy, the properties of which will enable the DSS to safely withstand faster than light travel.
Yeah.
So do we get like new armor then? Do we get some new cool armor from this? See,
the DSS does.
I know the DSS does, but like maybe the leftovers could be sent to the Helldivers.
Like armor plating on our
plating
for our destroyers.
The destroyers would be cool. Yeah. I want a chromed out destroyer.
That'd
be pretty dope, dude.
Pretty awesome. Sword of War looks like an actual sword.
Yeah. Be advised, troubling intel was discovered within Clarel. Hello, Clarice. The automatons were crafting a new alloy for their own, an exceptionally light metal, seemingly for armor plating. Investigations into so this is the chrome bots.
I would assume so.
Yeah,
that's what I'm assuming.
I've fought the chrome bots.
I've
do you remember when they popped up?
Dude, I ran into a couple this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I did.
This was a couple patches ago, like before the summer, like in June or something, when they had some kind of an update, and I dived in and like all the robots were like shiny.
I don't
chrome.
know. I don't remember what stream it was, but I think it was just the other night we were fighting, and these guys looked a little shiny.
Yeah,
a little shiny and chrome.
Yeah, they look cool.
They're getting ready to go to Valhalla. Shit on their armor,
And what's this guy? What's the bad guy's name from that? In something Indominus Joe or whatever. What is it?
Oh, yeah. That's something like
that's
that.
It's not Indominus. What is it?
That's Immortan Joe.
Immortan Joe. Yeah, Immortan Joe.
All shiny and chrome.
All shiny and chrome, baby.
Yeah,
dude, I'm telling you. See, this is the kind of stuff I would love to see in game. Is like, okay, so the bots get this new armor. We took over their facility and we're turning it into our own. I think they should come out with like a chrome style armor pack for like the next Warbond.
Maybe they will.
And I think that would be badass.
Yeah.
It'd be like, hey, we stole this alloy.
Little extra armor rating on it.
Extra armor rating, but it's light. So like it's a light armor as far as like the weight goes. So you have that fast movement, but it's like maybe a medium armor padding.
Yeah.
So you get the heavier or medium armor, but you still have the passive.
But if you wear it on a sunny planet, you have a chance of like the reflection blinding one of your.
We're doing J.J. Abrams lens flares.
Get lens flare negative modifiers. I can't see.
Or it
could be like the Luxor.
Or your stealth rating is just 0. Like they have no stealth. There's no way you can hide. You can't crawl. You can't do anything because you're just this bright shining beacon.
Ding, ding, ding. It's like I'm over here.
Like a Christmas ornament just hanging out.
It reminds me of the Luxor. You heard about this, right?
What are they doing when they first
we
live in Vegas, by the way.
And how they built it and the sun would reflect off the glass and would like kill people.
That was the Aria.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the Aria because the Aria is shaped like a crescent. I'm not because I helped build that building. So the Aria is shaped like a crescent, and when they first built the building, they had this hyper reflective window pane stuff. And what happened was the crescent at the certain part of the day during the summer, the crescent would make a basic ant killing magnifying glass. And it would beam down onto the pool, and people were getting sunburned from the pool in like 30 minutes. They were like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I'm getting cooked.
I remember that they had to change. They had to change the reflectiveness of the windows on the Aria to prevent people from getting burnt. It was that was hilarious.
Only in Vegas.
Only in Vegas, baby.
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah, basically that's what we need to. Yeah,
but so like we'd just be out there like a bunch of like reflection mirrors.
Yeah, basically.
Back and forth, Yeah.
So they can spot us from a mile away. They can already spot us from a mile away. Those goddamn gun turrets are ridiculous. They'd be like, oh, look, there's a Helldiver fucking 400 meters away. It's just like, shit. If you don't get your head shot off, you get ragdolled halfway across the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
was rolling with the B teamers the other night, and there was this freaking Hulk running around with one of his cannon arms. Just fucked us. It was just pow! It was just ridiculous.
Those things are so savage, dude. You like, if you don't kill that thing before it sees you, you're so boned.
Well, what really sucks, we got our cool ass thermite grenades now, right?
Yeah.
And but they take like 10 seconds to work.
Yeah, the timer's there.
So, you go up there, ka-chunk, you throw a couple.
And then it looks at you and it's like,
and it always blows up. It kills you first. And yeah, it's ridiculous.
Dude, I watched this video on Instagram where this guy, he was in the middle of throwing a thermite at one of those robots. And it shot him before he got it off.
Landed on his head.
It landed on his head. And he was running around with this thing. I'm like, if my reaction time was fast enough, I would have freaking taken that thing on my head and just like suicide bombed the bots and just like ran into them and let it explode. Because there's that famous clip of the dude that's standing up on the cliff with the grenade and he jumps into the Bile Titan's mouth and he's like it's like a suicide jump. It's a badass shot, dude. Yeah. This game is so stupidly cinematic.
It really is.
You have so much fun.
I think that's probably part of the reason we like playing it.
Because there's an
I like launching a freaking 500 into a base and just standing there behind the rock and going, kaboom. It's really fun. It's just
there's always a cinematic moment.
Yeah.
Always in every mission. And then sometimes you get your ass kicked and you get pissed off.
Or in my case, comedy moments. You know, like for my dude just jumps on top of an autocannon and gets killed.
Yeah.
As there's a freaking turret arm Hulk coming down on you.
Running into invisible mines.
Yeah.
And
dude, we had issues with mines this week.
Is there something going on with the mines?
It seems like there's more of them, but we were just running around running into them like idiots. So, oh God, there's mine. Boom.
Yeah, it's like I haven't been playing.
It wasn't just me. It was the other guys.
I did it too.
It's like, where the hell are these mines coming from?
No, dude, some of them were invisible. I'm not even joking.
I think you're making an excuse.
Cloaking technology.
Cloaked mines.
Cloaked mines.
That's a really good idea.
I would run, and it just like out of nowhere, just body parts. And I'm like, what did I just hit?
I can just see the bots up there. Cloaked mines, watch this. Yes. Stupid Helldivers. What?
Yes, that's what they say. You organic scum.
Watch invisible mines. This is going to be great.
I put sand on top of that one. They won't see it.
No, they wouldn't either.
No, I did. My laptop, I think I've been cooking my laptop playing this game too much because the thing's getting hot now.
Yeah.
I had to elevate it. I
lowered
lowered down my graphical rating a little bit, and I noticed I turned the textures all the way down, and I'm like, oh, I can't play it. I can't play it like that.
No.
There's no way. Because like if you turn all the graphics to their lowest setting, then all of a sudden your scopes get kind of blurry. And like those finer details start going away, and I'm like,
I don't know how people can play the game on some of the settings they have it set on.
Oh, the fisheye! You hate
that fisheye thing. Just that's the worst. It's just like, how do you even play with that thing? I mean, maybe if you were like in a completely enclosed kind of immersive structure.
Some of these badass PC players have the wraparound screens.
That would probably be different.
Yeah,
but it's like, oh, it's too much.
I have it a little higher than what you have yours set at for like the field of view.
No, I got it turned all the way up. I'm flat.
You're just straight flat.
I don't have any of that freaking side stuff.
You're missing.
No, I'm not missing anything.
Yeah, you are. You are. You're missing the peripherals. That's why your
peripherals are on the side of my screen.
No, you have them cut off. If you open up that fisheye lens a little bit, you start seeing stuff way on your far peripheral.
Maybe I'll open it up a little bit. We'll see how it goes.
Try a little bit. You get used to it.
Maybe that's why I get whacked.
What's been your personal loadout for this week? What have you been doing?
Oh, I'm so locked into my lasers setup. It's unreal.
Dude, we went on to a hot planet and I was like, Dutch, don't bring your lasers.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm bringing my lasers.
I'm bringing my sickle. Don't sweat it, bro. It's okay.
Like, try something else. No.
I don't like it.
Yeah. The sickle cooks, dude.
It does.
I can't argue with you. It cooks for sure. No, I tried a different loadout. So I've been doing my medic loadout, which I have a lot of fun with. But some missions, they're just not like the fast-paced missions, like the Blitz. The medic loadout just doesn't work. You're just moving around too fast.
I even wrote a song about my sickle.
Dude, you guys have been going nuts with this freaking
wrote a song
AI
about my sickle and my laser dog, Sparky.
Sparky.
It's a country song.
You named your dog
Sparky. Come on, Sparky, let's go. He kicks ass, dude.
Yeah, that's why your kill count's high. Look, guys, I got 300 kills. Sparky got 220.
Well, still my dog.
Fair enough.
He saves my ass every game. I'll be running, and he's all going behind me and stuff's running in.
Is there any drama going on that we need to cover?
I don't.
I haven't heard.
I don't know. I haven't really been paying that much attention.
I haven't either. I know personally, I felt like the game has been a little janky lately. Like they've been making changes.
There was, I was noticing, we were noticing a few like graphical glitches and stuff like last night. Like we'd get on the ship and Def would have like no arm and his hand sticking out his ass or something weird. It was goofy. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I haven't been keeping up with the drama. I haven't had really time to watch like other channels that cover details on all that stuff. But
been a weird week, been a busy week.
It's been a very busy week. Yeah. But there's speculation, and we had a comment. I don't know if you brought it up in the comments that we'll talk about in a minute, but there was speculation. I think we talked about it last week, but that the Illuminate are coming at the end of October, and I'm thinking all these like secret patches that they have not published everything they've done.
No, for sure. I think they've done some like stealth nerfs.
They've done some stealth nerfs. They haven't talked about them. They've nerfed things.
I think they nerfed the autocannon.
The what?
I think they did a little. That's what I heard. I think it was.
Ooh, that's treacherous.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's not good. I know they nerfed.
I'm not sure what exactly it was.
I feel like the HMG got nerfed. And I don't have the details on it. I'm sure some other video out there has exactly the hit points that they took away from it or the durable damage or whatever it is. But I definitely feel like the HMG has been cut a little bit.
Oh, the heavy machine. Yeah, they definitely did that. I think they took like 30 points of damage off it per round or some shit.
I don't like that at all.
The guy's just saying it feels completely different.
Yeah. But I'm wondering, like, okay, so they're not publishing these changes they're making because they're just hoping people don't notice. People notice. Everybody notices.
They'd notice a 0.01% damage reduction.
In the eat,
Yeah. How dare you? Put it in the patch notes.
Yeah. No, there's no secrets being held. These people are way too entrenched in this game to have secrets. But they're definitely making some changes, and I'm wondering if they're making changes for the new enemy type. Because maybe these guns are all like great on automatons or on bugs or whatever, but now that they're adding a new enemy type to it and they realize like, oh no, this gun does something weird when it goes up against the Illuminate, we need to change it, otherwise it's going to be buggy. So maybe they're doing those kind of changes in order to compensate for a new enemy type. Are you excited about the squids?
A little bit.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward.
Because we got bug divers, which is obviously the game favors the bugs, and we got the bot divers, and now apparently we're gonna have squid divers, which are people who only fight Illuminate.
Yeah, don't be that way. Just go where they tell you.
Oh, now we're back to being good soldiers follow orders.
Good soldiers, they follow orders.
You flip flop back and forth. So
I've only flip flop once. I usually go where the MO is.
Yeah, we all do.
Especially when the MO makes sense. Like we have an objective right now.
We have an objective.
I like having an objective. I like having the bot boy or the bug boys coming over the bot side.
It helps so much.
They go, maybe we need this space station, so let's go fight bots.
Yeah.
I know you don't like to fight bugs, but
I'll do it.
We do it.
I'll do it.
Kicking and
it's
screaming.
Not fun.
And you come on, let's go. No, I don't want to. But
I don't do that.
A little bit. You kind of do.
I just go, fine, let's go. And I just bring all my heaviest equipment and start blowing things up. It's always, dude, here's the thing. If I fight bugs, it's never the fucking chargers or the bile titans or the big fat spewers that get me. It's always those goddamn little crickets that jump halfway across the map and go, pa-cha, pa-cha.
You know what you need?
What?
You need a Sparky.
Hey, Sparky.
Sparky takes care of those little bugs for you.
Those are always the guys.
Yeah, because that's his job. Take care of the chaff. To get rid of those little dudes, and that's why he has 200 kills at the end of the mission.
Yeah. Because I'm sitting there and I'm like trying to shoot him with my shotgun or something like that, and there's just like 30 of them, and then one will come from freaking left field, jump 200 yards and hit me, stagger me. And then I gotta, that's
what I have fun doing is like you watching like a shrieker coming at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
you shoot it,
and freaking Sparky goes no, and it goes, and he cuts it in half. And he goes, but he's like splits in front of your face. You're going, yeah, that was dope. But then there's moments like last night where I got blasted by something, and Sparky just stood there and watched it. It was a stalker. He was invisible.
Oh, yeah.
He comes up to you and goes, rah, and Sparky's just like staring at it. Like, that's Sparky. Bad. And I'm dead, because it's all.
Oh, yeah. No, those things are insane, dude. Those things are insane.
You would not believe this bug mission we had last night.
What'd you do?
It was only, we were doing 7s. I bet you there was 1,000 fucking stalkers out there.
Just spawning.
There was one scene where you know in Jurassic Park, where they're running through the field, with all the little
go into the long grass.
No. This is the herd scene where they're running through the field with all the herbivore dinosaurs, and he's running, next to the Grassosaurus and the other things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that's what I felt like, because there was literally one scene for like 2 seconds in the stream last night. You can probably find it, where I'm running. And there's like stalker, and we're all just kind of running in the same direction together.
And
I'm like, ugh. And I went, whoop, and I ran off to the side. I'm like, this is weird. What's happening right now? And then I died to me like 4 seconds later.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
Oh, you just jogged my memory. Bugs are, so I use the gas grenades now because they're very much crowd control. Dude, they're so good.
They're fun. We were playing the other night.
Dude, if you have like a patrol coming towards you, you toss a couple gas grenades there, those things get confused as shit. Yeah. They don't know where to go. And I was like, in your head, you're like, oh, gas grenade only works on like organic matter. It doesn't work against the bots because who gives a shit? Bots don't breathe or whatever. Dude, guys, the freaking gas grenades are clutch bot side. If you're a bug diver and you don't know this yet, and you come over to bot side to help with the MO, and you're like, what the fuck? These goddamn berserker chainsaw guys are a pain in the ass. Bring your gas grenades. It completely throws off their aim. If you throw a gas grenade at like a heavy devastator, and everybody knows heavy devastators have like freaking 0.01 accuracy when it comes to freaking shooting your head off. Throw a gas grenade at a couple of heavy devs, they don't know where the fuck they're shooting. They're just just blowing their load everywhere, and it gives you time to kind of react and corner them and then get that headshot. Berserker, same thing. You get like 4 or 5 berserkers coming at you that drop off of a dropship. It can take a couple of magazines to take down a good grip of freaking berserkers. You throw a gas grenade down, and those things just start going everywhere. They just start turning. They go in different directions. Gas grenades are the shit. They're my new favorite.
Yeah.
They're my new favorite. Besides the thermite grenades, which
you like to get the critters all drunk.
They get, yeah. Well, it just gives me time. It gives me a little bit of a breathing room. And I'm like, no pun intended, but it's like, yeah, I throw one of those things down, and then I can get some distance and then get behind some cover and then just start pop, pop, pop.
Have you done one of those new nuke the hatchery missions?
I haven't played those missions because every time.
Oh my God.
Are they bugged?
They were.
Oh.
And that mission I was just telling you about last night with all the stalkers was one of those missions.
Oh, okay.
And the thing worked. We got the first one.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And we were at the second one. It was like they just cranked up the freaking intensity to make it like a level 12 or something. It was wild. It was just, but it was the first one that we'd ever, as a team, we'd ever actually gotten to play because they'd been bugged. And we were like, we were hesitant to even go into the mission because we didn't know if it was fixed. And we're like, okay, well, let's just do this one first and see if it works. So we get in there, you have to fight into this bug hole and launch the thing and do the stuff on the computer. And the fighting was so intense. You just pushed a button, and I didn't see that there was a countdown. And all of a sudden, we're all dead. 3 out of the 4 of us are dead. We're all like, what the fuck? It's like, there was a countdown on the computer.
Jesus.
That means we probably should have ran away.
Oh.
Shout out to the B+ team. That's what we call ourselves. We're the B+ers.
That's awesome.
We go, that's some B+ bullshit right there.
Right on, dude.
So yeah.
No, I haven't played. The last couple of times I've been diving, especially on other people's ships, where I'm not the one in charge of what missions we go on. Everybody always says, "Oh, I'm not doing the freaking spawn, the hatchery one. I'm not doing that one. That one's bugged."
Yeah.
So we just go and do other shit. So I haven't played that.
So anyway, the nuke the hatchery worked.
Did it
last night? Okay. So I don't know if it was just a lucky one or if it's been fixed.
Well, I don't know
in one of your stealth patches.
I'm not sure what was bugged about it to begin with.
Well, it would come down and it would land but it would land like, and it would go into the ground like 2 feet.
Oh, so you wouldn't be able to get to it.
So you can't interact with it.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the texture mapping on and it's been like that since the beginning, because there's a giant ass hole underneath it, right? And then there's this thin layer of texture on top that you run around on and you set your bomb. And then when the bomb goes off, that texture layer disappears and there's a big hole there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like this,
like a crater.
It's a crater or cinematic thing. It was like, oh yeah, look, we just set this bomb off. Now there's a giant hole. But that texture layer, that layer on top that you kind of walk around on, is like squishy. You can fall through it. You can drop shit down in there. Especially if you're in a hell pod. If you're in a hell pod and you go down in there, you just fall into the hole. And then you're stuck underground.
Yep.
And so there's definitely a texture problem with that. I mean, I get it, but why can't you fix it? Maybe they have. I don't know.
Maybe they have. I think they have. So,
all right.
You want to do some wrap this thing up?
Let's wrap this up with some load out of the week.
Load out of the week.
And then we got some viewer comments coming.
Okay.
Load out of the week from old Fob Hopper himself.
The Fobster.
Man, you chose Fob Hopper?
I did. I told him that we were starting over.
Whoa.
Everybody's fresh. So we were using Fobs, but now he's disqualified for a couple months.
Yeah. We used you now. Okay.
Yeah. No, but I like Fob's rubbing off on me a little bit. He's a.
Don't say that out loud.
That sounded kind of weird.
He's rubbing off on you?
Ew, gross. No, you need to delete that out.
I'm leaving it in. No. I'm leaving it in. All right, Fob Hopper.
That sounds nasty.
With the indomitable human spirit.
That's a really gay name for
I think he's going for Indomitable Snowman because it's like a all white uniform.
But I don't like the name that he named this.
The human spirit.
What is this, like some freaking Japanese anime shit? What is this?
Anyway, I think I found out why it's named this. The gun of choice is the Dominator.
Yeah.
Grenade pistol, thermites, and then the servo-assisted armor, medium or heavy.
That's something I need to start using because I have a limp-ass arm. Throw grenades.
Bro, careful, though, because I tried one of those things out one time.
Over the base, right?
It was for real, yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going to freaking launch this over there. And it just went... It was the freaking arm of Ra.
Look, man.
Just...
I don't know how many times this last week I was like, oh, shit. 500, too short. Run, run.
Shit. Servo assisted allows you to toss thermites. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't cover the stratagems. Eagle strafing run, rocket sentry, auto cannon sentry, and the recoilless rifle.
Yeah.
Servo assisted allows you to toss thermites and eagles from pretty far range, and the increased limb damage does give you more survivability, especially when they paired it with the vitality booster. Yeah. Dominator works on just about everything. You toss the autocannon and the rocket sentries to your left and right to create ambush points for L-shaped and V-shaped. Look at this guy. Yeah. V-shaped ambushes, and helps deal with bot gunships in general. Recoilless rifle is your big problem solver. You can shoot down dropships, gunships, factory striders, tanks, bot fabricators, turrets, and anything you generally don't like. Eagle strafing will destroy bot fabricators. Oh, I didn't know that. Mortars and enemy formations as they chase you. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I haven't used the Eagle strafing run very much because I feel like the area of damage is such a fine like stripe that goes right down the middle, and oftentimes I find myself in a situation where they're horizontally in front of me. They're not lined up in a line like this. They're just kind of like across my horizon, and I've got to do one of these. So some of the eagles, well,
it's like you said, it's better for taking out factories and stuff.
I didn't know it took out factories. Last time I tried it didn't do it. So maybe you have to hit it from a certain angle or something. I don't know.
I've never tried it.
Good stuff.
It's not one I take all the time either.
Yeah.
But, I think I actually like this setup.
So the rocket sentry and the autocannon sentry are what I use on my medic build. And then I bring the shield. And that is hugely helpful for kind of clearing the way. You post up on a hill somewhere and you can kind of help your teammates out while they storm a castle or something like that. Pretty good stuff. Good stuff. Are you ready for some viewer comments?
Viewer comments.
Let's do it. All right. The Wolf. Hey, this one's from Wolf37F. I know that guy. I will die on this hill, he says, but I think if you don't participate in completing at least one operation for the major order, you shouldn't get medals for it. So that's a hot take. Also, as far as platoons go, just remember, officers always work less than enlisted. If you're concerned about playtime, that's my excuse, LOL.
He's talking about
He's talking about us.
About us
in our platoon, the Salt Divers platoon, which will happen. As soon as they roll out platoons, I'm signing up.
Fail upward, baby.
You fail upward.
That's true in the real world too, man.
For sure. Oh, you broke that forklift? Congratulations, you're a supervisor.
You're a supervisor. Could put you somewhere where you can't break.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Here, we'll put you somewhere where we can
have a raise and a nice desk.
Yeah. Go sit down. Go sit down and shut up. Do what I tell you. That's real. That is so real.
That first part, I completely agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why should you get medals if you don't do anything?
Because we're a group effort.
It just it doesn't make sense to me.
So devil's advocate here.
You don't
yell at me in the comments.
You don't have to do a lot. Just go do one operation.
Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, I don't know how much of
it can be a trivial. Go clear 2.
Dude, 90% of the people are medal capped. What do they give a shit?
Well, then they don't give a shit, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I guess
I don't think it'll help. I don't think it's going to do anything because most people don't need medals. Here's the thing. The problem with major orders being attached to getting medals is it's not enough of an incentive. Because if it's like, hey, you're going to get 50 medals for completing this MO, I'd be like, I can get 50 medals in 2 hours.
Or less.
Yeah. I'd go do a 7, 8, or 9 with a group.
Yeah, when I got done with the stream last night, I noticed my medals were capped out.
Yeah.
And I just went and I filled out the rest of the new...
Because what's that?
The new...
The gas strike one?
Yeah, the gas strike one.
You just finished off
the extermination war bond, right?
Yeah.
I'm it's done. I got everything. So I'm waiting for the next one now.
The problem is the MOs don't have enough incentive behind them unless they're tied to some kind of a major story element like the DSS or something like that. But I don't need medals, and if I do need medals, it's faster for me to just go do a couple operations and make 50 medals.
What I need is samples.
Really?
I'm still trying to finish up my ship.
I feel like there's less samples available now.
And there's the common,
the green ones,
cock rock samples,
the purple ones,
and the ones in the middle. The ones in the middle,
they're very hard to find.
I cannot get them
anywhere
close to the same pace as I can get the other ones to where I need them. That's what's hanging me up.
Yeah,
is the medium rare samples.
Medium rare, like a steak.
I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. It's really
yeah. I've noticed that I feel like there's less of them than there used to be. Maybe it's just my own head.
I've just noticed from the get-go, you get them at about 1/3 of the pace as you get the.
Yeah, I don't really need them, so I don't really bother anymore.
And we always go out of our way. One of our guys does, Christ or somebody.
For cock rock.
They're always looking for that thing.
Dude, it's just a pride thing.
Yeah.
It's just a I'm going to get the super samples because it's a little bit harder than regular ones. Or because maybe because they're all grouped in one spot.
I found it on accident last night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most of the time I find it on accident.
There's cock rock.
Yeah.
So
all right. Thanks for the comment, Wolf. Appreciate it. Go ahead. Next one is
the next one is by
Timbagoo.
Thank you, Timbagoo. He doesn't think I know how to read, but half the time I can't see it. But I got my glasses this time. So from Timbagoo, oh yeah, the good old MMO days. Picture getting accepted into the guild you have been trying to join, but you only get accepted into their application guild. Then you have to prove yourself in one of the lower tier guilds while waiting acceptance into the main guild. Thinking back on it now, sounds crazy. He's not lying.
That's intense.
There were some guilds like that back.
That is intense.
It's like, yeah, man, we'll let you into the
is there a
low tier guild, but if you want to be on the world first rating team, you got to have to prove yourself. And so yeah,
I guess if you are, for lack of a better term, making a career out of this game, and you want top tier players, you would have some kind of a filtration system where you're not going to get some freaking Jimbo, whoever the fuck, who doesn't know how to play the game to join your cool guild, right? You want to be like, okay, there's got to be a vetting system. I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, if there's no limit to how many people can be in it, is there a limit?
I think it was 250 or something.
Okay, so there is a limit.
Yeah.
Okay,
but you know, it kind of filters itself out. If like back in the day, you could have 250 people in the guild, but only 40 could go on the raid.
Yeah.
So there was generally like 50 people, 60 people in a raiding guild.
Sure.
You know,
well, you're going to have people who are in the guild.
You know, it's like I can raid on Mondays and Tuesdays, and this guy can raid on Thursdays or Sundays, or whatever, you know. So you kind of work around people, or people would join your guild, work around the guild.
A team, B team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's all the same stuff.
Well, that just kind of happened out of funness.
Yeah.
I mean, those
but it naturally happens.
Those don't mean anything.
No, it doesn't mean anything. But it naturally happens. Like the guys who can play on certain days are those guys.
And you know, but it has kind of funny. The A team are you guys that for some reason have the finger dexterity of freaking, you know, you're all triple jointed and can do crazy shit. You know, take on entire platoons of bots with your one dude. you know. Just watch you. I watch Christ and Bezonator. Some of you guys do this stuff. Whereas me and Beard and Def, and you know, Def's actually really good. And
he's gotten really
Chicken
good.
Hawk, like he's getting good too.
Yeah.
Last night, you know, we're running around. You know, freaking Chicken Hawk killed me like 3 times in his mech. You know, we do stupid shit. It's like last night we got Larvis, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. You know, Chicken Hawk. I got Larvis, and so I'm okay. Well, let's go. And no, I had notice one of us had Larvis, and yeah, I had Larvis, and Chicken Hawk was escorting me to the extraction. We got him first. We were going to drop Larvis off at extraction to go finish the rest of the mission. So we're chucking around, and you know, we get all the way. It's a long way. It's like all the way across the map. Okay, I'm going to drop him. And I drop him, and Chicken Hawk steps on it, kills the backpack, kills Larvis, and we're like, "Fuck, are you serious right now?" You know, that kind of stuff. It was just,
dude. That's
some B team bullshit.
That sounds like an episode of like Red versus Blue, where like Donut exactly accidentally steps on the objective and he breaks it. God damn it, Donut!
That's exactly what it was. And then, you know, it was stuff like that all night long. We had a good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but.
All right. We got one last comment. Thank you, Tim Bagoo. One last comment from Gigi Tomlinson. Okay. 2316. Yeah. Why would we want a grip of opinions deciding where the weapons are pointed? Yeah. No, that's not.
What's a grip of opinions?
It's like a group, like a salvo, like a whole bunch. Like it's slang for a bunch of randos.
I think we're single-handedly bringing the word grip back into the lexicon.
Yes.
Of the English language.
Did it ever leave? It never left for me.
I never used it ever.
It's got to be a Northeast thing.
About 6 weeks ago when you started using it every day for some reason.
I've always used it.
No, you have not. I've been hanging out with you for 5 years, man. And you think I just now noticed this change of your
Yeah, I do. Because I that's a word that's been in my vocabulary.
Believe me, I would have noticed.
Since I was a kid. It's a New England thing. It's got to be Boston, Connecticut, New York.
Something. I don't know. I think it's funny. That's all.
It's a good word.
We're owning it. We're taking it in.
Yeah, I hope they change the idea of the DSS being like a freaking voting system. Like, just stop. Just put that thing where it belongs.
Yeah.
That way, just use it as like a social cue for people who are like, oh, I don't know where to go. Go towards the DSS.
Just send it to the MO.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. For real. Not even a joke. Send it to the most optimum place for it to be. And then that way people can just follow it.
Yeah.
It'd be like a moth to a flame. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, was that a show?
That was a show. We're almost at an hour.
Wow.
Dang. Yeah, good show.
So nobody's listening right now.
No, our viewer content, our retention rate plummeted because there's no real crazy news. And I'm not pissed off about anything.
No.
We're just kind of shooting the shit. So if you're still watching at this point, thank you. Go to saltinerdiscord.com, like, subscribe on the channel, help us get to that 5K mark so that we can give you something for free. And then check out our weekend respawn.
Hashtag free shit.
Hashtag free shit.
If you're still here in the comments, type hashtag.
I like that you did that.
Free shit.
Yeah, our last episode, it was like the last 3 minutes, we were like, hashtag P till dawn. And it was like, there's like.
What does that mean? P till dawn.
Hashtag P till dawn.
Today it's hashtag free shit.
Free shit. Our comments are going to get demonetized.
Yeah, they are.
Can't swear that much in your comments. Sorry, YouTube. All right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you so much for watching the show. Really do appreciate it. Keep diving. Looking forward to what this game has to offer for us while we just kind of grind out some fun, man.
That's good.
Like I said. All right, guys. Stay salty.